Tanika Charles has earned her stripes as a performing artist. Through nearly a decade of headlining, she has revealed a knack for engaging her audiences, weaving storytelling and building dynamism into every measure of her time on stage. This powerhouse vocalist, Juno-nominated, Polaris Prize shortlisted artist, has 4 albums under her belt, and her latest release, the Union Sessions EP, is debuting on our Top 30 chart this week. And I have her on the line right now to chat all about it. Hello, Tanika.
Hello, Don. How are you?
I am so good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Recovering from a tour, feeling good. Life is good.
Beautiful. So you spent some time on the road and you were in Grand Prairie just
Yes,
recently. Where
yes.
else were you?
We played Calgary, Edmonton, Red Deer. We played Lethbridge. We were in Vancouver, Trail. I'm missing so many and just kind of like doing the thing.
Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
mostly festivals or a mixture of like theaters and festivals?
It was actually festivals and clubs
Oh,
this time
love it.
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I wanted to kind of, I love playing outdoors, but I also wanted to kind of take it back to, you know, performing in small, intimate venues because I like connecting with people any which way. But the small club venues are my favorite because it gets hot and sweaty and then it's fun and
Yeah.
everybody, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was a lovely mix of indoor outdoor shows.
Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
So I was reading online all about you. You know, all your secrets are out there now. And saw this lovely line talking about your family and music and your dad bringing home albums and you and your brothers listening to them and soaking up the music. I'm curious, what role did music play in your life growing up?
I feel as if music was constantly playing in our home.
Mm-hmm.
Although my dad worked out of town, so when he came home on the weekends, he would want to relax. He would want to listen to music. He'd want to have a rum and coke and just
Yes.
enjoy and be
Mm-hmm.
relaxed, you know? So whenever he was away, my older brother, who is incredibly skilled, he's a producer. He plays keys, sax, trombone, flute. The guy can do anything.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
We'd worked on a few little projects here and there. My younger brother sings. My mom's sang in church. Like it's always been around,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't anything that I thought for 1 second that I would do.
Mm-hmm.
I just love to sing,
Mm-hmm.
but as a career, wasn't in the forefront. It was not something that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Did your parents discourage you from doing this, from becoming a musician, or you just didn't think it was something that you were?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it was just it wasn't even discussed in the house. It was like we're going to listen to music, and you know that was that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It came about in the strangest way, like why I sing. It was another boy because I always have songs about relationships, you know.
Yeah.
And this guy in particular he would hear me humming around the house, and he's like, "Why don't you just try singing?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm very happy being a visual merchandiser at Banana Republic. What? You know, it's a steady paycheck.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. I don't have a boss. I work for
Mm-hmm.
myself." And he's like, "I don't know. I think you could try a little something." And so I did,
Mm-hmm.
but I did not expect it to grow to this magnitude.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing when you take a chance on yourself, the fruits that blossom.
Absolutely.
I love asking this next question because to me, there's nothing better than having a moment of bliss, little moments of bliss throughout your day. And one of those moments for me is it's a sunny day. Maybe you like doing some errands, you have like a coffee or your beverage of choice, you're walking around and your headphones are on. What are you listening
Oh
to?
my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm going to give you two answers. Okay,
Great.
so Kari actually made me a playlist, or he made himself a playlist, but he shared it with, he makes
He makes good
really good
playlists, that guy.
playlists.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
everything that
Mm-hmm.
he adds, it's such a mix of amazing songs, like from Bahamas to SZA, Daniel Caesar, Moses Sumney, like Yeba.
Mm-hmm.
He just has a really great ear for music. So if I'm not listening
Mm-hmm.
to Kari's playlist daily, I'm listening to like Duran Bernard because I think Duran Bernard is just a
Mm-hmm.
spectacular singer. Spectacular is the word of the day.
Yeah, he's
He is incredible.
incredible. Mm-hmm.
Yeba is another one of my favorites. Just her range and the passion that she has in her voice. It really makes me feel something. Um, like I'll walk down the street
Mm,
and she'll sing a song and I would stop and a tear would come down. Like I feel her so deeply.
mm,
I
mm-hmm,
love the Black
mm-hmm.
Pumas. I think they are just a top-notch band.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll throw in a little bit of like Alabama Shakes. The range is it's just so much. It's a lot.
You're a complicated lady with a
Yeah,
wide variety of
yes.
musical tastes.
Yes, exactly that. Exactly that. Oh
I
my
feel
gosh.
you. I feel you. Okay. Well, I am so thrilled to spend some time with you today. Thank you so much for chatting with me. One last question before you go. I would love to play a track from your new EP, The Union Sessions. And I'm wondering if you can choose a track and tell our listeners a little bit about it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So years ago, I'd moved into this little neighborhood after leaving, like a tumultuous relationship. And
Mhm. You can hear all about that relationship on Soul Run.
okay.
Check out that song. I'll get you caught up.
And thank you. And I moved into the West End in Toronto in this neighborhood called Parkdale. And this is
Hmm.
where I met some of my closest friends. Actually, there's a guy, his name is Ian James, and he's actually on this song, who I met
Mm.
in this very vibrant area of the city. It was just like hustling. It was growing. It was figuring out who I am and just it it was one of the most important and special times in my life. So we wrote a song about it.
Mm.
And so the song is called Parkdale from the Union
I
Sessions.
love it. From the
Yes,
Union Sessions. Oh, that's so great, Tanika. Thank you.
my pleasure.
So, y'all, are you ready?
Let's
Come
go.
on. Parkdale from the Union Sessions EP, which is number 20, debuting on the chart this week. This is Tanika Charles.